How far have we gone until now? So the grub thing, that's still open. Then we wanted to have a Calamaris with less modules taken care of. Then we wanted Plasma out, XFCE in, taken care of. And what we notice is things that, we don't like this, we don't like that. Why are all these things in here? And definitely, why is this guy in here? This is one of ours. That's ArcoLinux, XFCE, the team, right? But this is ours. We wanted to have an installation system, but now Calamaris is removed. It should be removed here as well. So that's the first thing we need to tackle. Then later we can do some design, but that's after grub, first grub. This thing is a leftover. Okay. How do you investigate things like a computer? When the system starts up, Carli 11, you have an ISO, you create an ISO with this. Calamaris is there, and Calamaris has a configuration. Here it is, Carli Calamaris config. You boot up, you have this icon up there, desktop Calamaris, click, click, yes, you have got Calamaris. It boots up. We made it simple, keep it simple and stupid. We've changed the settings. We have now this. It's gonna skip all the net install stuff, and then that's it. Now the thing is, I want you to suggest to add a shell process in the beginning, and where you really put it, it's entirely up to you. Some of the distributions put it at the very, very beginning, and start with that, and do another thing at the end. So a begin shell process is just a name, is a module. It just says run, and you say what to run. So there's a Carli before and there's a Carli after. Just before the unmount, you're quickly gonna change some things on the future computer. The user, the system of the user, before shutting down, before unmounting, we're gonna change a few things, and we need to delete one thing. Okay, so shell process, remember module, shell process, after, before, after. Now you can add here commands like sudo remove, well, don't think, no, sudo is not needed, remove and so on, but I'd rather put it in a script, and that script can grow. Carli final. Okay, where is this Carli final then? We go back to the Carli 11, Arch ISO, and your future system, it's gonna be, this is your future system, Arch ISO root file system, etc root user. Take a look at your current system. That's basically what you have, right? ls, that's it. Those are the folders. Those are the same things. Okay. User, local, bin, and change the things. You want to do more stuff before, you want a little bit less stuff in the end, it's all good. So here we remove some things, and we use the copies to have a log file later, so we know, okay, that's done, that's done, that's done. Okay. So we need to find some information how to get rid of the code on the desktop. As it so happens, I had to use it already. ArcoLinux D. ArcoLinux D tends to be the minimal, the most minimal thing there is, and there are two options in Calamaris D. Sorry, in ArcoLinux D. That's the base installation. If you use that, we want you to have the same kind of feeling as an Arch Linux installation. Black screen. You happy because it's up to you. Sudo pacman -s, LightDM, SDM, okay, choose. And then XFC or Plasma or Mate, choose. And build everything up. But you don't want any leftovers, and that's exactly what I've done here. Got rid of the leftovers. Now, Eric, you're doing the wrong way. This is just by, well, the idea behind it. Where the code is, what I want to do is going to be an ArcoLinux D ISO. Voila. This one, Arch ISO, the future system, user, local bin, and one of these two guys. Let's see. Final. Not seeing it. Before. Here it is. Cleanup XFCE. Control C. Let's have a look. What if I went to Carli 11, Carli final, and added this code to the line that's not used? You can go. Cleanup XFCE. For everything you find in ls home, which is the future user, ls home, Eric is there, John is there, whoever, a name of a user. For everything you find, normally just the one, do remove recursively with force from home, from the Eric it's gonna find or the John it's gonna find, and then all we need to do, the desktop, I'm not sure it's gonna work because we still have the word desktop there. So one is enough. One is enough. If we say, let's have a look. If we say home, where's home? Home. And then Eric, the word desktop is a capital D. So let's first try this out. Desktop, so Eric, desktop, and then remove the file. The file, that's this thing, yeah? That can go. Calamares desktop. Small letters, capital letters, I don't know. I need to check. Where should I check? ALCI, Carli 11, Carli, in the system installation. It is always so sad if you have to lose time because of a typo. So small c. Small c. So as long as the guy has English, it's gonna work. Okay. All right, to figure these things out. I don't have a solution right now. All right. Let's see if that works. Let's also push something to the internet. What did we change? Let's have a look. What did we change? Lots of things. From XFCE to Plasma. We've added this text. We went through Plasma out. We took XFCE in. We changed the version to the date. And so we don't need the application anymore for the versions. So version and Plasma. Okay. Version to date and Plasma to XFCE. Done. So you can follow along online. Let's install and see what happens. And then we can Google in the meantime how to figure out the desktop name or the language. I don't know. We'll see. Pausing here. All right, it's built. Super F7. Start. I forgot something. Yes. Yep. The ISO, I've put it out of my virtual optical drive here. It's back in. Let's boot up. It needs to be there. Let's try something. So install system, that's cool that it's there. But afterwards needs to be gone. Maybe the size is a little bit too big, right? Maybe we can make this a little bit smaller. That's not much work at all. But how much smaller? Next, Brussels. Belgium. Erase disk. A little bit more, otherwise manual is not seen. And if we click here, here, here. So this looks like a better size, right? Let's install that as well, change that as well. Because of the net modules that are gone, we need to make it a little bit smaller. No point in making it so big. Now I still have the time to do that here. But what was the command again to know? Oh, I've got another idea. No, yes, no. Do I have it? What do I have? Accessories. Screenshots. I got it. Select the region. There is a tool to actually ask the dimensions of a window, but here it is. Save. Properties. If I take 1000, all right, let's move this guy to the right screen, and this can go. We're gonna change something in Calamars, in ArcoLinux, nope, in Carli Calamars, configuration, in etc, in Calamars, in branding, in default. You'll find a branding description, and we get rid of all the text that's not used, and we see the size. So window size, I have 2000. Okay, so it's the height that's different. Let's take that one exactly, and then 676 is a bit different. Save. So that's the future size. Changing actually only the height. Okay, then we build it again. Where do we build things? Here, there, there. Number 2. Save, quit. Make the package. And if you made a decision to sign it, you do so. But I would suggest, if it's just for you, never mind. If it is for other people as well, okay, then maybe you should. Still an option. Should have, would have. And that's online, and you know it takes a while before it gets there. Well, it takes a while to get there as well, but to download it again because of GitHub, right? I can move this one here. That will just put everything online, because we need to know what's gonna happen to our little file there. So that's the debug. Well, let's keep it. Oh, when I click there, I need to log out and reboot it, like so. In the meantime, it's on the repo. My second screen, and another time, another push. Right, oops, where is all the rest? It's all gone. There were more things. We did change BTRF S and next 4, I guess. Yeah, that's the reason. But it is gone. At desktop, it's gone. Thing is, if I'm Italiano, it's gonna be a different name. Oh, solved. What we never have done here is actually create XDG directories. So we never added the package, I think. Let's see, sudo pacman -remove XDG utils. That's it. Never the other guys, XDG desktop and so on, were never used. Yeah, I'm thinking of all kind of scenarios, thinking out loud. What if a user is actually going to add this to the desktop? What will happen to it then? Then all these folders are being created in the language of the user. And if we could end in our systems with create them again, if we delete the desktop, if we delete, yeah, that's not good either, unless we copy paste everything from etc scal again. So I'm thinking about what will happen to the system. I can just delete desktop, right? Home Eric desktop, like the file. If I can delete the file, I can delete a folder. So desktop, I can delete it. But what if you wanted users to have the pictures and videos and what else, local, I think, and documents? What if you want to have these packages? Will the system create it again if I remove it? It might be so. And that's what I mean, right? Baby steps. I always say baby steps. Trial and error. And hours go into that. Versions and hundreds of ISO builds go in that. What will the system do? I don't know. In the meantime, we have progressed so far in ArcoLinux that it's thinking back 4 years ago. What happened if we did this? What happened if we did that? So what I'm gonna do is the following. I'm gonna make sure the desktop is gone, and then we'll see what happens, and we'll correct everything if it's necessary. So the Carli 11, the Arch ISO, decisions, right? And we'll have to live with our decisions. It's just like in life. Carli final. So instead of removing just the Carli desktop, I can actually try, because I'm thinking this will change. If in French, if in Italian, even, and so many languages, right? That will change. Another solution is going to etc xdg and making sure it boots up in the auto start, so people don't have to click and it's already there. That's super easy, and that's what we've done. ALCI, that's what we've done there. I like things to be a little bit separate, so we'll see. Yeah, we keep everything as is, and we'll see. Because if we change the language, I can delete everything in here. Would this work? I wonder. What if? I wonder. Ciao. Why not? Let's give it a go. That will be easier than figuring out how to translate whatever language. Let's see. So 20 minutes already. We'll see that in the next video. This is not so important. We'll figure it out gradually. I think best is to move to the grub, and in the meantime we can check, is it working, is it working, is it working? And we change to German and see what happens, change to French and see what happens, and do more installations. All right, we'll see. Okay, see you next video.